Quick little video on the T0-35. I just finished blowing snow over with it over at the shop, and came bombing up the driveway in high range, and went to slow down here to park it where I usually park it, and I popped it out of gear, went to go shift it from high to low range, and I accidentally bumped it into reverse, and now it's stuck in reverse. So I got the fill cap for the gear oil pulled off, and as far as I know, you just pry that little this unit here off, or like pry it forward towards the front of the tractor, and it should pop into neutral, allegedly. So we'll see here. So I got a little bit of movement here, just lightly prying on it, but I might have to really give her the jam here. Got this long pry bar on it here. See if I can get at it in a good angle to get some leverage on it here. Might have to pop it out of that here, push the clutch in. Pull it back at the same time. Fuck. So my pry bar idea didn't work, but it's probably bound up sitting on a hill, because it's sitting on a hill. So my dad had the idea of using the snatch block and pulling it up the hill, and that seems like it's way too easy, so I'm gonna fucking throw a battery in this thing and see if it'll start, and then push it up the hill, see how that goes. So yeah, it's probably close to -10 out, and she is a bit frosty.
It's frickin' freezing in here, Mr. Bigglesworth.
So let's give her a go here. I have my doubts. This battery may or may not be fucked. Throw this fucking key in it. Come on. Come on, old girl. Fuck, that dinger pisses me off. Stupid fucking thing. Fuel pump's running, I can hear it. Fucking wants to. You almost think it was a fucking diesel. Jesus Christ. Took the fucking key out while the ignition's on. Fuck. Fuck me. Oh, the gear shift is... Try neutral. Fuck me. Shit. Well, that sucks. Have to charge her up, I guess. So I couldn't get the Tahoe going, and then we needed to move this thing. I didn't have time to video it because it was quite the ordeal. I had to push on the back of it with a tire with my old man's truck, and then fucking I use these because it's so fucking icy. The truck couldn't push it even with these fucking mint tires on it that are only a year old. It still wouldn't fucking push it. So I ended up using these two ratchet straps chained to a tree way the fuck over there. had 30 feet of fucking, 40 feet of fucking shit hanging in the air, and I managed to move it about 6 feet. That's about it. But at least it's on half-ass level ground. And right now I basically have all 4 wheels off the ground because I got the jackal on this side and then the other jack holding up that side because I'm trying to rock the tire back and forth to see if that'll let it bump out of gear. And it's sketchy as fuck. Basically the only thing holding it are a block there, a block on the other tire, and fucking that blower. Those are the only things holding it in place, but it is what it is. Onward. So I'm still going at it here. I got most of these bolts loose. The only one that's giving me trouble is this one, and because it's behind this arm and I can't turn the wheels enough to get to a point where I can get it with a ratchet, so I had to go over to the shop and get an 11/16 wrench because I didn't happen to have one on hand because I'm at my house and not at the shop. So yeah, I pulled this steering column kind of up and out, but I don't know if I need to well, the problem is I don't think it's gonna go back in. I think something's bound up in there now. So I'm just gonna carry on and try and get the top cover off and go from there. I'm probably at some point gonna have to take these bottom things off, but I'm hoping I can just get the cover up a couple inches, and then I can get at it to see where it's bound up and then go from there, because I can't really tell. I'm assuming
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
There's 2 little kind of U's that run on either side of the shifter, and I think it's bound up. Like, hard to explain, but there's 2 U's, and I think the shifter is bound up in between them, but the one is pushed into reverse. Because when I did have it going, if I put it in a range and let out the clutch, it would back up. But now, because I shut it off, it won't fucking start. So I think I figured out how to bypass the range safety so it won't turn over. But now that I've got all this shit tore apart, I might as well take the cover off and figure this out before I get too carried away. So yeah. So, well, I figured out that I'm an idiot, and I had the cover here just kind of propped up. I'll get a light on here, just one sec. So because it's all backwards, right? So when you're in reverse, it's pushing on the fork that's further in. When you're in, I was looking at it like I was trying to fuck around with the 3 or the 2-3 fork, and just, I don't know why I didn't think about it that way, but everything's backwards. So I pried this cover up about 1/2 inch, stuck a screwdriver in, pushed the fork forward, and bam, it popped out of gear, and now it's right back the way it's supposed to be. So now I just got to deal with this mess and throw the whole fucking thing back together and figure out how to get that steering column back in, and then she's ready to blow more snow because it's coming down. That's why I'm underneath this tarp. So yeah. So yeah, the snow has stopped here now, but I'm still carrying on. I'm putting them back together. What I could figure out what happened is
With what was going on,
was that when that I must have bumped it into reverse, but then as it did, then it went into neutral on this side, the 2-3 fork or whatever you want to call it. So that, I think that's how it managed to get stuck, because then the shifter was stuck here, but then it couldn't move over to bump the other fork back into neutral. So I think I probably could have got it through here, but I wanted to actually see if there's a problem or not. And from what I can tell right now that I popped that one thing out, I got the clutch isn't in, but it's easy to see. I got reverse, first, second, third, no problem. So now I just gotta bolt top cover back down, get the steering column back in place, and it should all be good to go and ready to work. So I figure I'm gonna try and give her a cold start now. Almost. Have to set you guys up here because I gotta choke it. Cocksucker. Cocksucker! There we go. Running like new. See if she's got all her gears. The custom seat there. Reverse, first, second, third, low, high. Done. So I hope this helps if anybody has this problem on a similar tractor. I mean, I tried not to tear down any more than I had to, just to keep it simple and not have fucking parts laying all over. But yeah, I believe like this transmission's pretty much the same on the diesels, and my dad has this one's a Ferguson T0-35 and it's a 55. My dad has a 59 Massey Ferguson 50, same transmission. So yeah, I've seen diesels with the same transmission. Yeah, anyway, I hope this helps to anybody, and thanks for watching.